All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, Michael. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, this is definitely one of my comfort games. I love playing this game. I had two versions of it for the Super Nintendo when it first came out, because when the game initially released, they were still doing some light development on it, and so a new version of it came out shortly after, and included the New Game Plus feature. So I had to track that down and have two copies of the game. And then since then, it's re-released for the original PlayStation, for PC, for iOS and Android, and for DS, Nintendo DS. So I own a copy of each for each of those consoles. And it was released for PC through Steam a couple years ago. Hey, Jet Set Radio Future is an amazing game. I don't know if I would own 30 copies of it, but I think I've owned at least 2, if not 3, because I had it. If I'm remembering the game correctly, because I know there was 2. There was Jet Set and Jet Grind Radio. I think both were for the Dreamcast. I know Jet Grind Radio was for the Dreamcast. But I think Jet Set Radio Future also came out for the Dreamcast, and I've had a Dreamcast 3 separate times, and at least twice I bought one of the Jet Set or Jet Grind radios, and then I think I got it for the PlayStation or the Xbox. I forget what it came out for afterwards. Yeah, I regret all 3 times I sold my Dreamcast. That system was definitely ahead of its time. Alright, so we are going to be doing a little bit of endgame grinding. I missed an item at one of the special events, or not events, one of the special portals here. So I'm hoping I can get back to it and find it. And then while we're in the future, I think we'll go and visit Death's Peak a little bit and do a little bit of level grinding there. There's a couple monster types there that drop a good deal of technical points, and I'm still behind on a few techniques, so... Man, I always forget where this portal is at. Is it over here? Yep, there it is. Love the console, but my mom had a friend who had lost... Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. One of the three... Of course, I can't walk around that. One of the 3 times I got rid of mine, it went to a very similar home. The first time, my Dreamcast, all of my games, and a good selection of movies I no longer watched went as trade for Code and Mai's tattoos. And the tattoo artist who did them for me was a good friend of mine, but he also had a house full of kids, and I had 4 controllers and just about every game, multiplayer game you could possibly imagine for the Dreamcast, so they got a lot of use out of it. I think we'll run this group. What did you have on you? You had the gold stud. You've got the champion badge. Valor crest. Ooh, magic defense goes down quite a bit, but reduces all damage. I think I like that. Oops, one more. There we go. I swear somebody's got a crown. No. You do. Yeah, you can keep that for now, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's work with this for now. Inuyasha related? No, it's technically it's from Rurouni Kenshin, but it's also been hinted at that is something from the book that was historically accurate for the character that said it and had it as a motto of his. That, and I just really like the look of the characters and the meaning behind Akazoku-san. And the guy who did the tattoo came up with a really good idea of making it look like it was carved into my back, so I mean it looks really good. Okay. I think we're good. So let's go ahead and jump back in this and see if I can figure out where this item is. I'm gonna have to go through all this again. There is a statue behind Magus when you fight him in his keep. How many arms does this statue have? Oh, I don't remember. Let me think. I think it only has 4. it can get translated a couple couple different ways. Like if you translated each character, Aku is evil, so its evil dies immediately. But the most common translation for it was a swift end to injustice. But Saito Hajime from Rurouni Kenshin most often said slay evil immediately in the English dub for it. In the sub version and in the manga, it was more translated as a swift end to evil or something about like that. So it was the closer you got to a I don't want to say a correct translation for it, but a more common, like how somebody would actually read it, the better it sounds. And so the most common that I was able to find translation for it was a swift end to injustice, and I was like, I like that. I hate needles. Absolutely and positively thought I would never be able to get a tattoo because anytime a needle comes close to me, I immediately turn pale and lose all composure. I thought for sure that tattoo was just not gonna happen, but made it through. And I mean, mine was not a short tattoo. I think it took at least 2, if not 3 hours. And I swear, like I said, the guy who did it's a good friend of mine. I swear he was intentionally like, okay, we're done. Oh wait, missed a spot. All right, nope. But after having gone through it, I definitely wouldn't mind having another one done. But I'm super picky when it comes to something like that. So I don't know what I want done right now. We're gonna do 4. I think it was 4. Hey, all right. I don't know if that meant that there was gonna be a fight here if I got that wrong, or if you want to get through here, you'll have to answer a question. Okay. What is the name of the cat Magus had as a child? That would be Alphador. Oh, cool. I'm not familiar with that shop, but then again, our area is really, really bad for tattoo shops. They constantly open and close, and I do mean constantly. I think the longest running one was Just For You Tattoo. But they're one of the other ones, maybe Time Bomb. Time Bomb Inc. may have also been around for quite a while. They bought it from Main Street Inc. Okay, so I at least know where you're talking about. Let's see, what was the final invention of Balthazar? The Guru of Reason. Balthazar? Jasper was the guy at the end of time. Melkir's the guy who did that, so he made the epoch. This would be a really terrible thing for somebody who's never played this game to go through this. Or for this to be done on a first playthrough. Because unless you were really paying attention, it's also known as the Wings of Time, you would be in trouble. For me, this was kind of fun. This was kind of impressive, especially that first question. I don't remember that. It was either 4 or 6. I'm glad it was 4. Okay, he's just sleepy. Doom, doom, doom. Let's do this. Falcon Strike. Yeah, it was fun. I'd do that a couple more times. Yeah, there are so many things that I think would make a really cool tattoo or a really good idea, but it's just one of those things where it's like I get one shot at this, and I want to make sure that it's in an area that if I decide to add to it, I have room to add to it. But it's also going to look good wherever it's at. Oh, good, they're both dead. And that it's something that a couple years from now to 20 years from now, I'm going to see it and go, yeah, I still dig that. I like that. Climb. So I think if you ever, get that stuff down pack, then you should be good. Who's missing stuff? Just Robo? Okay, let's clear that crap out of my eye. Let's throw Robo in the party. I'm not using Frog too much right now, and Robo's got a healing technique, so that should be okay. So I think it's a good thing I don't get into tattoos, because if I liked it, I wouldn't stop at 1 or 20. They say even without an addictive personality, they say tattoos are quite an addiction on its own. Just because once you realize that it's not as bad as you're telling yourself that it's going to be, that you want to do more. Can I hit all these guys? No, I can't. Alright, we will do lightning then. Now that's the more dangerous part. Knowing you have the ability to throw boatloads of cash at something is it's dangerous. Let's throw laser spin on these guys. But also at the same time, if it's something you want, then there's nothing wrong with that. How far do I have to go to get electrocute for you? Whoops, I'm in the wrong... There we go. Electrocute is 202 away. That's not too bad. I should be able to hit that relatively easily. Let's hit you, and hit you, and do a laser dance on all the rest of you. Well, there ain't gonna be much of a resistance left when I finally get to use laser spin. I 100% feel that. Absolutely. I have a coworker that's trying to talk me into buying New World. I saw the collection of Phoenix Wright games on Steam were on sale. I think that's even including the new one, the Great Ace Attorney, or whatever the new one's called. Also thinking about picking up like Phasmophobia. I don't oftentimes meet somebody whose Steam collection exceeds mine, but you've got 6 times the amount of games, or I should, it's not 6, it's between 3 and 5 times. I have an odd number of games. The amount of games that I have in my Steam library. I was on a Humble Bundle kick for the longest time. So about once a month, I would pick up like 30 games. Come on, there we go. Went the wrong way. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm so happy I stuck with Game Pass. Between Horizon 5 coming out day one with that and Back for Blood being on that. You know what? I'll just go around. It's fine. The only bad part about playing an iOS port of a Super Nintendo game is the buttons don't map exactly the way you think they should, and they changed some of the smaller parts to be easier to do on a tablet and phone. So, like that point right there, you're supposed to hold the shoulder buttons and hit A, and it unlocks the door, or it drops a platform for you to get on. Oh, hey, I made it. Cool. Okay, let's use one of my shelters. Perfect. And save. Alright, now let's see if we can get back into this vortex here. Absolutely fine with that. Oh, no. No, I'm playing the Steam version of this. And the Steam version is a port of the iOS game. iOS and Android game. It is one that they fixed because there were a lot of issues with it, but let's see. In the conveyor belt room after the midpoint, there's a hidden passage on the lower right. Okay, so midpoint. Is this the midpoint? This is a note. The direction of... Oh, okay, no, I read this. Cool, something to fight. I knocked one of my guys over. I think this is the area that I missed because I don't recognize it. Oops. Looks like I gotta go up and around this way. Yeah. Turbo ether. I see another treasure chest over there. Go up through this way. Mega elixir. Those are always nice. I do have this on my phone though, and I do have an application on my computer that allows me to cast my phone to it, so I could be playing from that, but I'd rather find a way to get my DS to do that. That version of the game is just a little bit different than this. and all of the button mappings are more accurate to what they should be for the Super Nintendo. Oh, well, now how do I get that? Oh, looks like I gotta go back around that way. Yeah. And that's one of the big things that stops me from streaming games from my phone. Even though there's a few on there. There's a spiritual successor to this on there, done by the same artist and the same guy, same team that made this game. I think it's called Another Eden. I have it downloaded, but I haven't tried it yet. There we go. There, that's what I'm looking for. Let's get that on you. Dragon's Tear boosts critical hit rate. Boost damage. Good. Alright. So now we have that. Now how do I get out of this area, though? Can I just go back the way I came? No, because that was a teleport. Okay. Yeah, at least I can fight some more things. Only one TP. Ah, lame. Alright, do I have any... I do, I've got some speed capsules. You could do with being a little faster. Oh, everybody's strength is already maxed out. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm even going the right way, but we're just gonna keep going. Okay, what's this way? That's a door. That's a good start. That door's locked. The bad part about doing stuff I've not done before is I don't remember how I beat it. So I don't remember if I'm going the right way. I can't see far enough down to know if I had clearance. If you get spotted by those guys, you get sent back to the beginning, so... there it is. Not my MPs! Let's see if he does a critical hit on this. Hot damn. That's going to be helpful in the next boss fight. I think just that alone. is going to make the difference. Come on. There we go. Oh, cool, 2 of them. Let's do that. It is active, yes. Yep. You can make it closer to turn-based. There is a wait option, which anytime you have a menu open, the enemy will stop and wait for you to make a decision. But they also have Jeez, these things have more health than I remember. I guess maybe I should have hit him with another Falcon hit. Well, that's not good. They also have the enemy has a turn bar as well, so that little yellow bar underneath my health is a turn bar, and your speed affects that. And the enemy has one too. You can't see it, but they have one too. And if that fills up, they get their action, and you know, when yours fills up, you get your action. These guys have a lot more health than I was thinking. And Robo's being a wimp over here, and he's not doing his critical hits. Positioning doesn't really matter too much, aside from some abilities only hit a proximity to the character. Well, that's not good. Oh, that was fine. Ow. Oh, that attacks everybody, huh? Wow, these guys have a lot of health. I guess it helped last time because Robo was able to deal his critical hit on that one. There we go. Oh, okay, that was just the one. Okay. These are the default names. I left them as default this time. There we go. All right. I figured keeping the default would have just allowed for quicker playthrough. So that way I didn't have to sit there and try to come up with names on the spot. Alright, we're out of here. Cool. So that's the Apocalypse Arm. That's the one device I was missing. That's an exit. I don't think I can fight this boss again, but we'll try. Luca has to do this fight. Yeah, well, see here. This is the Crimson Shade and the Exterminator. So we'll do that. It gives me a cure-all for everybody. Water, fire, Some good strength attacks. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, okay. Don't have to do the fight again. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's put you back in here. And like that. Yeah, let's do that for a little bit. Where's my ship? There it is. Fly over to Death Peak. Beat up on some oysters for a little bit. If you get stuck out from behind that tree when the wind blows, it blows you down to the beginning. Let's see. I don't think I have anything that's going to hit all of them and do a lot of damage. So we'll just do that. Let's see how that does. Okay, don't use that ability because that runs off of HP. I forgot. Laser spin did the trick though. 24 TP, that's not bad. Cure Wave dual attack. Oh, that's cool. Bum 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 bum. Let's see, what's that? Oops, what's that put us at? $132. Okay, that's not too bad. Kick that thing in the face. Okay. Oh. Simple attack should be enough for these ones. Kind of. It depends on the enemies. These guys are kind of mid game, so they're not terribly strong, but they're not super weak either. They're meant to be appropriate challenge for mid game levels, and I think that's right around 20 or 30, and we are in our 60s, so putting the hurt on these guys. More so just here to get technical points from them to finish getting Robo's last tech, and then I can start flipping through the rest of the team to get the double and triple techs that we need. Because until you unlock all of the techniques, you can't... yeah, pretty much. They don't stand a chance. Oops. Let's run a heal first. And then we'll hit him with a laser spin. Yeah, see what I mean? It didn't wipe these guys out. $24 that time. We're getting there. How much? I should have looked while I was in here. Yeah, next battle. All right. Yeah. Isla is a beast for physical. Whoops. For physical attacks. And most of her techniques count as physical attacks, so. I'm surprised that skeleton dude's alive. There we go. There's Electrocute. Let's see, does that tell me? No, that doesn't tell me. Let's go over here. Double tech. So toss him in real quick. Get into a fight, and that should give me what I need for that. There's Megavolt. I think that's all I'm missing. Let's see, is there a triple tech that requires Megavolt? No. Okay, I think I've got all the tech. So Lifeline, Ring of Fire, and Twister. Oh, looks like I'm missing one with Frog in the party, so let's chuck Frog back in here and see if I can find somebody else to fight real quick. Do. Yeah. Yeah, she's very much a proximity attacker. Her one move that hits everybody is that Dino Tail move, and that is entirely dependent on her health. So the more health she has, the less damage it does. Okay, there's the triple attack. Let's see. Chrono, Luca, and Isla. I don't have this triple tech yet. Nah, did that. That is nice. Alright, that should get Gatling Kick. Cool. We do have Final Kick. We have Ring of Fire. Oh, do I not have Delta Storm? Let's see, we've got Delta Force, we've got Lifeline, we've got Frost Arc, we got Final Kick, we got Ring of Fire. We do have Delta Storm. Gatling Kick, Triple Attack, Twister, and 3D Attack. Oh yeah, they all have Chrono. Other ones require items, so that's okay. So I think we've got... I think we've got everything now, so let's... Aura Whirl, Ice Sword 2, Fire Whirl, Fire Sword 2, Supersonic Spin, Cyclone Sweep, Mega Volt, X Strike, Sword String, Lightning Rod, Drill Kick, Thunder Chomp, Falcon Strike. The 3 Antipode Bombs. Oh, this is looking at Marl first. Come on. Where'd she go? There she is. Aura Beam, Ice Tackle, Cure Wind, Ice Water, Glacial Freeze, Double Cure, Twin Charm, Ice Toss, Iceberg Toss. Okay. That looks like we've got everybody's. Alright, so I think we give the Dream Devourer another shot and see how we do. Let's see. For the party. As much as I want Chrono in the party, I think this is going to have to be our party. Frog and Isla have a tremendously powerful cure-all technique that doesn't cost much of anything. Can run down the entire hill before the wind even kicks up. Nice. Oh, she's not actually a cat girl. She's a cave woman. She's just wearing animal furs, and the tail just happens to be attached and seemingly still has functionality, which is strange. But yes, she's as close to a barbarian in this game as you can get. Alright, let's try this party. Use the bucket. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's heal. And let's save real quick. Alright, let's see if this does it. Whoa. That was weird. Huh. Times Eclipse. Yeah, we're just going to fast forward through all of this because it's the same dialogue it was the first 3 times I tried this. Okay, let's see here. Let's make sure we've got all of the best equipment that we can have. What's Moonbeam do again? Ups magic defense a lot. Okay, I don't think I have anything better for that. That's all good, because we've checked him before. Okay, I say we give it a shot. Here we go. This is a different version of the final boss. So if you play through the game originally, you'll end up fighting Lavos. And the sequel to this game has a secret boss character called the Time Devourer, something like that. They did a very poor job of connecting the two games, and so when they re-released it on the DS, they added new areas and new bosses, and this is one of the true bosses, I guess, to canonically beating Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. So this is what happens when Lavos and Shala, who's a character from earlier in the game who has tremendous magic potential, and this is what happens when they fuse, and is the character you fight, the boss that you fight in Chrono Cross. And in Chrono Cross, there's a special way of beating it to get the true ending. And they kind of added it here to show that this is where it came from. So your characters here don't correctly beat this boss, and it just pretty much puts it to sleep. And that's how you come up fighting Lavos and Shala in the next game. So they were really trying to find ways of putting the games together. And if you played Chrono Cross before this makes a whole lot more sense. Playing this version of Chrono Trigger before Chrono Cross, there's a lot of references to it that you're like, okay, I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. You made it seem like that's a really big thing. But having played it multiple times and having played Chrono Cross multiple times, having gone back through and played these segments that I hadn't played before, even though I've had the DS version since it came out, I've not done the dimensional vortexes, which is what these are, or the other one that I did last stream. And there's a lot of fun little items and little callbacks and references to Chrono Cross that I've completely missed all these years. Yeah, there was a lot of angry people because Chrono Cross just did not live up to being an actual sequel. And anybody who lived in Japan and had the SNES satellite extension could download an interactive book, is basically what it was, called Radical Dreamers, which did an awesome job of being a sequel, but it wasn't a game. So you basically just had this interactive comic that you played through, and new episodes dropped every week until it was completed. And that kind of helped tie it to Chrono Cross, but there still was a bit lacking. And it felt like they wanted Chrono Cross to be a sequel, but not be a sequel, because there was such a gap in time between the two releases that they were worried not enough people would have played Chrono Trigger to get any references in Chrono Cross, which there are quite a few, but they're in small sections and little bits that if you've only played Chrono Cross once and you never picked it back up and tried for any of the other endings or replayed it just to replay it, a lot of it goes by and you don't realize that it's a callback. But when I played it the first time, I played it with a really good friend of mine who's just as obsessed with Chrono Trigger as I am, And every time like something came up, we're like, oh shit, look. Which I do have a copy of that, and I will probably play that soon. I don't know if I'll do it directly next because there's some more in the 16-bit era that I'd like to do. There's some 8-bit games that I'd like to do too. So I don't know if I'll keep things kind of thematically in this far back retro before I move on, or if that'll be the next thing I do on Sundays. Chrono Cross is quite a bit longer. Which makes sense considering this is a Super Nintendo game. Chrono Cross was a multiple disc PS1 game, so. Alright, heal me up here. Let's just punch it in the face. Let's see. Pretty good heal. Nice. What are we doing? I think we switched to having to use magic now. We're gonna heal again. Hit it with electrocute. That should count as magic. And I just healed it. Okay. So I think I had it reversed. I think now's a good time to start hitting with the physical attacks. We're just going to keep everybody healed. And just keep smacking it down. Hitting me with Supernova. That was a pretty big attack. Oh, don't do that. Jerk. That sucked. Ooh, that could be bad. Nope, that's okay. Alright. Keep everybody as close to full health as possible, because this guy can do a lot of damage. Robo, it would be really cool if you could start critting. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's probably going to be an Athenian water for Robo. Yepers. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, is she dead too? Yep. Doesn't take much. Oh, man. And there goes Frog again. Can you quit killing my guys for a second? I'd greatly appreciate it. Oh, come on! Well, thanks, game. I'm cool. Okay. Who's dead? Robo? Robo, probably. Get him back up. Can we just do that? Thank you. Ah, there's a crit. Ha! That's what you get for being a dick. That's my... A matter of time before Lavos consumes the whole of my awareness. Yeah, that's what happens in Chrono Cross. Yep. Man, I don't know what's going on with the capture. That was weird. Hey, welcome, Silent Night. Just in time to watch me beat the Dream Devourer. What she's referring to there is if you go into the final fight in Chrono Cross, expecting that because you're the highest level with the best equipment and so on and so forth, and you just tank the final boss in that, yeah, you'll beat it, but you'll beat it incorrectly, and you'll lose Shala, and you'll get the worst, one of the worst endings you can get in the game. The only way to correctly beat Chrono Cross is with the item named Chrono Cross, and you have to cast magic in a specific order, and then attack the boss with a certain ability, or use the Chrono Cross, and that pretty much one-shots the endgame boss and gives you the correct ending. But the boss can disrupt your field at any time and cast random magic, and if that happens, you have to start all over because the field magic has to be correct. And the entire time he could just be wiping the floor with you. Yep. So there is a pattern to the way he attacks, if I remember correctly. So if you're paying attention, you can cast the right magic and then wait for him to cast a spell and then pick up right from that and be able to get the ending easier. But it's not... Sometimes he doesn't always follow that pattern. And even that has some bearing for Chrono Cross. There's a character named Guile in Chrono Cross um, that is perceived to be a reincarnation of Magus or him in another form. And since the beings from the Antiquity Age don't age in the same way, thanks to their exposure to Lavos early on, um, there we go. That's the ending I have yet to see. Hooray. That's true. And I was explaining to Veldon earlier that the biggest reason they made these changes was because fans of Chrono Trigger who then went to play Chrono Cross felt that Chrono Cross wasn't a good sequel because it had absolutely nothing to do with Chrono Trigger. They had some things like Luca ran an orphanage and had pictures of Marl and Chrono and um, Robo and things like that up in the orphanage, and small things here and there, but for the most part, it felt like they were just doing lip service to the game. So when they had the opportunity to redo Chrono Trigger for the PS1, they tried to do some, but they didn't do enough. And then when the DS version came out and they added Dimensional Vortex and the other area that I'm forgetting and the Pokemon inspired battle arena thing that they had, they felt they had the opportunity to. Akira Toriyama was the main artist for Chrono Trigger. So a lot of characters are very Goku, Vegeta, Trono-esque, Bulma. So with this version, they tried harder to tie the games together, and in some areas it worked. But if you were playing this or the DS version as the definitive, this is how I'm getting into Chrono Trigger, a lot of it was throwaway lines that you wouldn't even care about. And if you went from this straight to Chrono Cross, you'd probably forget about it. So a lot of the changes they made just kind of missed the mark, and some people loved them, some people didn't feel it was enough. Um, Squaresoft keeps sending cease and desist orders to people who are trying to make a good sequel to Chrono Trigger to bridge the gap between the games, which has led a lot of people to think that they're not done with the series. And I hope that's true. I did see a rumor that a Chrono Cross remake could be potentially coming out in the next couple of years. So that would be nice to be able to play that on a more modern system again. But something Monster Arena, that's it. Yeah, the items you could get from it were neat, but ultimately really didn't make sense for you to sit there and grind to get, when most of them, I don't think there's anything too terribly unique that you could earn, that you could win from that. Most of the good items you can get, you could just have Isla in your party and steal them from countless monsters. So if you just went through and did the Black Omen in the reverse of every era that you could, so that the future, the present, the Middle Ages, and then Antiquity, you got all of the items you would have been able to get in the monster arena, but you also would have gotten technical points and experience along the way. So it's like, why bother? I mean, it's neat. It's more Monster Rancher than it is Pokemon, but it's still you can feel the inspiration from both. And it was one of those things that, hey, we're bringing this out on a handheld. What's really good on handhelds right now? Pokemon. Let's add something that's kind of Pokemon-ish to it. Speaking of Akira Toriyama, Shueisha Incorporated and Bird Studio. They brought him back, Akira Toriyama. They brought him back and his team to make all new cutscenes for the PS1, iOS, and DS versions, and they are fantastic. They're awesome. I'm a little upset that this ending didn't get a cutscene. Most endings did. That's a little eh. We've not seen all of them on this playthrough. I've done 3 now for this, but this was the only ending I had not seen personally. I watched a video on YouTube after I found out that there was an ending that I was missing, and found that you had to go through the dimensional vortex ending to get to this, and that's something I just hadn't done. And I was letting a friend borrow my cartridge at the time, so I didn't have the ability to play through it. So I was like, oh, let me just see the ending. So I'd seen up to the credits of this ending, and I thought, well, maybe they couldn't show the cutscene because of some DMCA thing. So I'm a little saddened that there wasn't a cool cutscene to go with that. That's a lot of the endings have a good cutscene to go with it. So we have in this playthrough we have the traditional ending, we have the Dream Team ending, which is where you get to talk to avatars of the people that worked on the game, and now we've got uh, what was this ending called? The Dream Devourer ending, something like that. Let's see. I thought there was a way to check the endings on this page. Maybe I'm Lost Sanctum. Lost Sanctum is the other thing that I was trying to think of. There it is, endings. So that was Dream's epilogue, which was number 13. So we have Beyond Time with Magus and with the Epoch, because I didn't use that to crash into them. And we've got the Dream Project, not the Dream Team. Sorry, that's a Diablo 3 thing. So those are the 3 endings we have right now. Those were the quickest ones to get to. All of the other ones require you to play quite a bit of the game before you can get them. That was fun. Dreams Epilogue. Clear count 3 times. Obtained the Dream Seeker. Well, yeah, save. Come on. Be foolish not to save. Let's see here. Load that back up. Put our boy Chrono back on front here. Let's take a look at that sword I just got. Yeah! That is crazy powerful. No, it's not. It's only one more. Still, good critical hit rate. Attack is 20 higher. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright. Well, let's see. What other endings could we possibly do real quick here? The next one is Reunion, That's while Chrono is dead. That's about halfway into the game, though. What's the successor of Guardia look like? After saving Lini and Marl, but before visiting the end of time. Yeah, that crit rate's awesome. Oh, I keep forgetting. I gotta click back into the screen. There we go. I wish Robo had a 90% crit rate with that frickin' Apocalypse arm I have him on. Wraith Band, good counter. Dun dun dun. So we can't carry money over between games, so I think I'm gonna go and buy a boatload of stuff with the intent of selling it in a new game plus. Best place to do that is this market here, because the prices are the lowest anywhere in the game. So let's see. Most of the items are eh. Wonder how much these sell for. Maybe I should just buy one first and see what it sells for. Radiant plate sells for 4,000. I can buy it for 6. That's not too bad. That's not too bad of a return. Alright. Go back to the end of time and save. I keep hitting the wrong button. So it looks like another quick one we can do is the successor of Guardia. So let's see here. Is there not like a quick way of getting back to the... Well, okay, fine then. One of the nice things about if you were playing an emulated version, you'd just be able to... There we go. Guess I could just do the bookmark. Alright, New Game Plus. Alright, Michael, you get to see the beginning of the game. You get to see the end and the beginning. Shouldn't take too terribly long. Yep, time to get up. Yeah, who cares about the middle part? Story, who needs that? Don't let that get you into trouble. Just read the first 3 pages and the last 3 pages. Basically read the whole book. I mean, that's how I wrote all of my reports back in school. There's no way you're going to get me to sit down and read The Agony and the Ecstasy all the way through. shut those. Yeah, Luca. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, allowance. Whopping 200 gold. Let's not forget to do this. Does up magic defense. I think we'll do Saurian leather. Saurian leather sounds good. Let's see. Let's pop those. Doesn't something else? Thought I had something else that did that too. Okay. Let's just pop up here. Dun 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 dun. Talk to you. I got some stuff to sell you. Yeah, I guess you can have my wooden sword too. I don't exactly need that. Okay, where's Radiant Plate? There it is. Cool, thanks. Alright. No reason to do any of this other stuff because I'm not going to be doing the courtroom version, doing the courtroom scene, so I don't need to really worry about that. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Are you okay? Okay, cool. Gonna grab that. Hey, is this yours? Thank you. Yep, live in town. Walk around for a bit? Sure. Yahoo! I never told you my name. It's, It is funny in this. All the vendors have an infinite amount of gold. Alright, so what do I need to do with... I don't remember. I think I need to go down here and talk to a vendor. By the way, Lucas' device is set up. Alright, let's go do that. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and put stuff on you now so I don't forget to do it later. Guess we'll want that then. Put that. No. Yeah, that one. Alright. Come onward. Yep, she's gonna want some candy. Royal princess. She wants candy. I'd like one of these. Sure, young miss. Thanks for waiting. I like how she thinks she's actually getting away with something. Because she has a different name. Or she told Chrono a different name. She's like, oh, ha ha ha, nobody recognizes me. You're not allowed out of the castle half the time. Most people don't know what you look like. You done talking? Can I talk to her now? Yeah? Oh, this will be fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Just hop up onto the left pod. And you'll pop up over here. Ta-da-ding! Let's do it. Systems activated. Initiating energy transfer. Oh, amazing. Yep, she wants to take a turn too. Dun dun dun. This vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. That's not creepy at all, Tabin. She's the same age as your daughter. Initiating energy transfer. Uh-oh, the music changed. That's good, right? And she's gone. She's not reappearing. Well, alright, as you can see, the girl has vanished before your very eyes. Show's over, folks. Move along. Nothing to see here. What happened? That couldn't have been the telepod. Something else must have caused this. Yeah, probably. Let me just grab that. Let's do it. It's the only way, but we've got no choice. Yeah. Systems activated. Roger. Give it more power! Roger. Do. Yeah, I mean, they just met her. I think we just chalk it up and forget it ever happened. Princess? Where? Never heard of her. Not like she was being honest about who she was anyway, right? Alright. Oh, yep, fight here first. Whatever will I do? Oh, probably this. Oh crap, this guy knows magic? You guys are close enough together, I can just use Cyclone. Save me some magic points. Yoink. Power Glove. Nope, Potion. Power Glove's down here. There we go. Yep, skipping that fight. I think I just go up to the castle. Yep, just walking around this. There we go. Halt! Who goes there? I've not seen your face before, and those outlandish clothes. Wouldn't be one of the Fiend Lord's agents, would he? Fat chance, look at him. That boy's not built to lift a sword. I could kick your ass. Queen Lady. What a mighty green dress you're wearing. Wrong kind of power glove, but yeah. I think the best use of a power glove to date is when Freddy Krueger used it in one of the Nightmare movies. Onward! She's up this way. And this way. Yoink. Fool, get out of my way. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I can't come nearer. I am already pressed up against you. Oh, what? It's the person I ran into at the fair? No way. You look nothing like that person. So all of the lore that I'm skipping here, for your benefit, Michael, is she was transferred back to 600 AD, and some soldiers who were looking for the queen, who's currently missing at this time, found her. And she looks enough like her ancestor that they thought it was her. So they just took her back to the castle and said, "Okay, we found her," and called off the search for the queen. So now she's talking about, we just met, but I knew you'd still come look for me. So because they called off the search, nobody is looking for the queen anymore. So now she is going to cease to be. Because if they don't find the queen, she can't have any descendants. I like how she says it's like I am dying. Have you died before? Well, since she's gone, she's not going to need that. Ignore all these people. Luca, got to go down a couple more here. Luca built a new device, and she's able to meet us here. How she knew I was going to be in the castle, this is beyond me. Time travel shenanigans. Yep. That's how you end up being your own grandfather. They must have mistaken that girl for her ancestor. After all, that girl was our Princess Nadia. And now you understand why I was laughing, because she goes to tell you her name is Marl, but then I changed her name to Nadia, so ha ha ha. Oh, and now it's going to explain what I just explained to you. So Queen Lainey was kidnapped. Someone was supposed to have saved her. But since nobody came to save her, because they found... They found Nadia in the canyon, so they called off the search. Poof. No more princess. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so now we gotta go find her. Go find the real queen. So let's put some stuff on Luca. I have the Wonder Shot. Playtime determines damage. Last digit of own MP determines damage. Let's try that, because I don't like the whole Wonder Shot idea there. We're going to throw that on, and... Do I have an Aeonian suit? I guess. That'll work. Sight scope, nah. We want... Damn. Those crests are pretty good. Yeah, you can have that too. You're gonna be casting a lot of magic. Did it? That makes more sense to why I never used it. I remember coming across it and going, I really don't care for that. Hey, have a good day, man. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out. Thanks for the GG. Hopefully we'll have another one. Did I finish putting stuff on her? I feel like I forgot. No, we're good. Okay. Alright, let's go pick a frog up. Oh, look, birds. How did I miss these guys the first time? I remember it. Fire Sword 2 attacks. Okay, so it does that. We're just gonna cast Flare. Because I'm petty like that. Alright. Why can't I go that way? There we go. That was weird. Okay, through the cathedral. Talk to you. Yeah. Find the hairpin here. Just so I see how much damage it actually... 208. That sucks. I mean, I guess it makes sense. She's not meant to be a physical attacker. Phew. Yep, turned your back. You deserve that. Lower your guard and you allow the enemy in. There's a mod for the Steam version that puts his old Shakespearean medieval dialogue back into the game. I've thought about adding that just because I kind of miss it. You're a frog. It's a giant talking frog. You know I can't stand frogs. Don't hurt the frog's feelings. That frog's badass, man. You don't seem like a bad frog. I mean, person. Go with the frog. Moist skin creatures. So what's your name? It's Frog. On the Super Nintendo, playing back on the old CRT TVs, whenever he did that pose, I thought he had pulled out like a Musketeer's hat from somewhere. I could never figure out where it came from, but it always looked like a hat with a feather sticking out of it. I'm like, where the hell did he get the hat from? I don't remember if it was the PS1 version or if it was the DS that I finally looked close enough. I was like, that's his freaking arm. He's flexing. Oh, that's right. I've got to get the Masamune back. Ah, sucks. Well, in the meantime, I suppose... Yeah, Prism Spectacles. see. Nobody needs healed. Oh yeah, gotta go play the organ. Dun dun. Bet you didn't know Chrono could play the piano. He's a talented time traveler. Let's see. We're just gonna boogie through this. I don't think I need to actually go up that way. I think I can just go this way. Oops, gotta do this fight. Yeah! 352, I guess it's not bad. Oh yeah, I want to switch to her other weapon, see if that does any more damage. Equipment. It says it should, but who knows? Nah, we don't need to stink and save. I do need to go do the rest of these parts though. That just spawns more bats. Cool, now I actually get to see. Let's go ahead and attack. 173. So I would guess that the longer you play, the more damage it does. Because I would hate to think that the 173 is the most damage that gun could do. Or it changes by the minute. There we go, that's the button I wanted. Don't mind me, guys. Just here to kick your ass. Now this is the way I'm used to replaying this game. Playing this from the start without having a New Game Plus is the first time that I've started a Chrono Trigger game without having New Game Plus available in... I don't even remember. I don't know when they released the DS version. Whenever that was released was the last time I played a fresh Chrono Trigger file. Dun 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 dun. Yep, just wait for you to get out of the way. Ah! For that, you all get flared. You all had that coming. Each and every one of you. Alright. Let's do the Yakra fight. Gwahahaha. Time to shuffle you off the mortal coil, Froggy. The Chancellor transformed into Yakra. Neat. Now let's see him transform into a smoldering pile of ashes. You got nothing, sir. You got nothing. Alright. Oh, I forgot she comes back. Thank you, Glenn. I knew you'd come to rescue me. His Majesty awaits most anxiously. We should return to the castle. Post haste. Yep, back to the castle. Alright. Can I finish what I was doing? I gotta let the Chancellor out of the bag. Box. Whatever. La 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 la. There we go. Okay. Talk, talk, talk. Talk, 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 talk. Yeah, and Frog's upset. Yeah, we know. I get it. This is the game's way of making sure we don't get to the end of time too soon, and we don't end up with one of the best characters in the game from the early onset, but I don't think Frog's ego is so fragile that he would take it quite to heart this way. It would make more sense if he was more like Cyrus and had actually joined the Knights and sworn, uh, loyalty to the kingdom in the way a knight would. Then I could see that, but I don't know. I think they could have written something a little better for him. Maybe more so I need to go train more and ponder how I could let this happen, something like that, instead of just, I have disgraced myself, and then disappears. Someplace cold. Yep, we figured out you lied to us. We know. Yeah, doesn't matter who you are. Alright, let's go. Nah, it's fine. Look, we got a long walk back. I don't have time to sit there and talk to you people. Oh, yep, forgot. Forced fight. Take that. I think that's the last forced fight. Yep, and now she gets to explain the key again. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, yep. Science. Yep, yep, yep. More science. Yep, yep. The gate key. Yep, let's head back. Woo! Dun 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 dun. Yay, we made it back. Woo! Yep, she's gonna go head off and do her own thing. Dun 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 dun. Escort me home. Yeah. Alright, so I guess that's gonna be the pause button. I need to take a short break. I've been sitting here for about 2 hours, so I will be right back. You all enjoy some awesome music. Okay, I'm back. Let's get this started. Oh, I forgot glasses here. There we go. Okay. Go here. Dun 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 dun. Boom. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, we were already standing there. So I've already done this once with Chrono, so now having a healer should make things a little easier. It's weird, I thought this one had like modes to it. Using the teleporter must just take you straight to this one. This is technically the second form of the shell, so it's weird. And he's done. Unbelievable. How so? That was a fairly easy fight. We haven't been to the end of time, so we don't get a portal. No save point either, huh? Okay, that's fine. We'll just top off with everything else. Nope, wrong button. Alright. Come on, I keep getting stuck on stuff. There we go. Arms open the doors to oblivion. Let's see how much damage that does. Not much. Okay. Do this. Gonna do this. Well, that didn't do too much, did it? There's one down. Arm revives the body. That's alright. Ah, that sucks. I was hoping to get that arm before that happened. Thought I did enough damage to be able to take that out. That's okay. We'll do that. Who you casting stop on me? Okay, that's fine. There goes that. There it is. Oh, too late for that. Alright. Frenzy. Here. Oh, I did not realize that Chrono was almost dead. That's a boo-boo on my part. Good thing I have a healer with me. Too bad haste doesn't follow me. That'd have been really good. Let's use frenzy on you, haste on you. You stop that. All right. I have a feeling someone's gonna need healed here. Yep. Okay, we'll do that instead. And do that. Nice. Poof. Nope. I should have cured. Hopefully that's enough to good. Pop cure on Chrono, and then we can use some double techs. There we go. Knew if I was just patient, he would just undo it again. Dink. We got 44, 44. That's not bad. 467. Uh-oh. Nah, this could be bad. I hope this does enough to kill that bit. Whew, there we go. Alright. It's another 2-ending stream for us. So this should be successor Guardia. Something strange here. Let's go back to the castle. Townspeople are acting strangely. Calm down, Medea. Where have you been? I see you've been hopping around dressed like a human again. Everybody keeps saying that. What's that supposed to mean? You know very well what it means. I don't know what kind of games you're playing, but there's no need for you to keep dressing that way. It must be uncomfortable. Come, you're just in time. I was just about to take a look at this 400-year-old film of our ancestors' wedding. We found it when we were cleaning up the treasury. Medea, tell me you're not a... That's funny. Okay. Well, that was fun. Oh, I can skip. Alright. Alright. So I think that's where we're going to end it today. A little bit of a shorter stream, but we accomplished a lot. Found our missing piece of equipment. We took out the Dream Devourer, and we got 2 different endings. So those are the quickest 2 endings that we could do. Are the Dream Project that we got the last time, and the successor of Guardia. The other ones require quite a bit of playthrough through the game, so I don't think we're going to try to do those on stream. However, I do upload this to the YouTube channel, so if you're watching this and you're thinking, nah, I really want to see the other endings, just head on over to my YouTube channel when I post this up and leave me a comment down below letting me know that you'd like to see the rest of the endings, and we'll do this. Otherwise, I think this is a good time to move to something different. See, next Sunday is Halloween, so I think next Sunday maybe we'll play some retro horror games. Maybe like the original Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street or things like that. We'll see what I have, and we'll go from there. Then starting in November, that first Sunday will be the 7th. I think maybe we'll jump into Chrono Cross unless something more in the 8-bit, 16-bit era jumps out at me and uh, demands my attention. So we'll see. We got a couple weeks to think about that. Um, feel free to, if you follow me on YouTube, feel free to comment on that as well. Do you want me to just jump straight into the sequel to this? Do you want me to stick around the Super Nintendo RPG era? Would you be more interested in seeing some of the original Final Fantasies? I've got the first 4 already loaded up on this machine. I have no problem sitting through those. Let me know what you guys think. And until next time, I hope you guys all have a great Sunday. Thank you, everybody who stopped by. Michael and Silent Night, I really appreciate you guys popping in and engaging it with in the chat with me. It's always nice having someone to talk to instead of just me talking. Hopefully y'all were entertained throughout. And hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Remember, we stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, currently 7 Days to Die. We also do a little Step Mania on Saturday. So you can check out my schedule for times for that, and I'll update that when we change games or have to change times or anything about that. So hopefully y'all have a nice rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you next time.